The old schoolhouse requested the same deal as last month. I've still got the key, so I can go in whenever I'm ready. There's no telling how long it's going to take, so I should finish up everything else first. Alright, let's get started. I have 2 moments I can mess with. Who's the redhead there? I don't know. Oh, that's Sarah. Okay. Doesn't look like they have anything I can talk to with. Okay, I guess I'll go to the class dorms. Oh, we're already here. 3rd floor? I think that's Sarah. At the very least. Yep. Well, if it isn't the Rain Bean Machine, dutifully roaming the campus as always. I feel like I'm wasting my breath pointing this out, but you do know it's the middle of the day, right? You got a problem with me spending my afternoon drinking? It's my room and my beer. I'm not seeing the problem. Looks like she's already plastered. Knowing her, she's probably ready to leap into action if anything serious were to come up, though. This might be a good chance to ask her about some things I normally couldn't, though. Yeah. Hey, don't just stand there like you've got nothing to do. You're a student, so come sit here and keep me company. I don't see how that has any relation to me being a student. Oh well, I guess this is as good a chance as any. I'll go get myself something to drink. Oh, be a dear and get me something to snack on while you're out. Fine. Looks like you've been working pretty hard for the student council. That's what I like to see. Building up experience and making memories is exactly what youth's all about. I don't want to hear it. Not from the person that pushed me into it in the first place, anyway. Especially since I've had a lot on my mind lately regardless. So it's about Machias, huh? Was it that obvious? Well, you don't exactly have a poker face. Have you figured out a way to make up with him? I wish. If I'd been completely honest with him to begin with, none of this would have happened, so it's all my fault, but I remember when I had such simple, youthful worries. That's one way to brush me off. Well, the way I see it, your best bet would be just focusing on helping the student council out for today. Helping other people out with their worries helps you develop as a person and figure out how to take care of your own. Really? Of course, you need to take each and every request seriously and not just see them as boxes on a checklist. Listening carefully to what a client says and figuring out what they really want from that is a key part of the job. After all, people tend not to say what's really on their mind. You have to listen for it. Hey, what's with that look? I'm just surprised that you gave such a helpful, on-point reply. Can I ask what you did before you became an instructor? Well, let's just put it this way. I've got a lot of experience. More than enough to give you youngins helpful advice. That would be a bit more credible if you weren't completely drunk. Lucid enough to dodge the question, though. Either way, I'm your homeroom teacher. I'll always help you out if you really need me. For now, though, just focus on what you've got to do. I suppose you're right. It's not every day she gives good advice. I might as well take it while I can. Focus on helping out the student council. Sarah took a swig of beer. Go. Ah, that's the stuff. I can take her advice, right? Alright, let's go visit Emma. Emma? There you are. Yep, we'll be spending time with Emma. How about I help you out then? Are you sure? Thank you so much for offering. Okay, to get started, would you mind searching over there? Got it. Got it. They are targeted at people with a high level of education. Fee isn't quite there though, so I need something a bit simpler for her. It's really considerate of you to use so much of your free time to help her. But isn't this cutting into your own studies? It's not a big deal. I got into the academy on a scholarship, so I want to return the favor by doing all I can to help other students out. Class 7 is an especially small class too, so helping each other just seems like the natural thing to do. That kind of thinking is why you're our class president. You don't need to flatter me. It's not flattery, it's honest. For what it's worth, Fee's been paying a lot more attention in class since you two started studying together. I've noticed that too. It's nice to see. Hopefully I can teach her how to get excited about learning new things before our midterms start. That would definitely be a big step for her. Hearing that makes me really want to find her the right book. You and me both. Oh, what about that book over there? That might work. This one? Reen and Emma's hand brushed against one another as they reached for the book. Oops, sorry about that. Likewise. And thus they managed to find some useful study materials for Fee. Your bond with Emma has grew. Okay, actually, the guy in here has a request. Welcome, feel free to browse. Pardon me, you sent a request to the student council? I certainly did, and I'm guessing this means you're taking care of it. Wonderful. Yep, you said you needed help with delivering some books to the Academy's instructors. Correct. I usually handle it myself, so I'm sorry to put that work on you. If you don't mind me asking, is there a reason you needed someone else? Shamefully enough, yes. I lost the order sheet I received from the Academy. So now I'm not sure who I should deliver each book to. That's when I decided that it'd be best to ask one of you students instead. You're more familiar with your instructors than I am, so you might be able to deduce who ordered what. So that's why you put the request in with the student council. Exactly. I actually hire a part-timer who's a student at Thor's. I plan on asking her first, but she's working somewhere else today, so the student council was my only recourse. Now it all makes sense. So, are you free? Dad, don't let him out. Accept his request to leave it. What'd you say? Five books. They make for a heavy load, so be careful carrying them. Behind the War of the Lions, Modern Art, The Complete Works, Topical Science, Analyzing Macroeconomics, The Empire's Hottest Spots. Five deliveries, 5 people, 5 books. Student Union building. We'll go there first. One of those look like a book for the cooking club. So let's head there. Imperial fishing. What's this? Chess. Photography. Occult research. Is that behind this building? It's in the main building, isn't it? Yeah, right there. I see it. Or is this the second mission? Teaches both the arts and home acts, so this should be hers. Enjoyed this book recently? Showed instructor Mary the copy of Modern Art, the complete works. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. So I was wrong then. Let's go to the first floor. Yeah, there's another one there. May I have a minute of your time? I'm pretty sure he teaches the political and economics classes. That should mean... Do you know this book by chance? Ah, just so happens that that's the very book I ordered from the bookstore. Wait, don't tell me Valentine corrupted you into a petty thief. Hold on, let me explain. See, allow me to apologize for doubting you. Your father is a baron, is he not? Then why, pray tell, would someone of such worthy blood perform such menial task? What exactly are you asking me? I do not mean to deny the work ethic or the importance of the student council, but nobles have their roles and commoners have theirs. We'd just like for you to keep that in mind. Hey, I can do what I want. Okay, doesn't look like there's any more in here. Let's try the library. Oh. What's going on? What's going on? I've never actually walked into the library.